Welcome to Relaxing with Watercolor, Sunset Edition. I'm Anna. Today we're painting a simple sunset. You'll just need watercolor paper, a watercolor palette, brushes, water, and if you want to do some fine detailing at the end, an ink pen. Now, let's get started. For this sunset, you'll notice I'm painting a gradient top to bottom, starting with the darkest colors. This is the first pass, so don't worry about having everything perfectly covered. And a quick tip to help the colors blend nicely, I like to load a little extra water onto my brush. You want that sunset to glide onto the paper. If you want to have a sliver of sun peeking over the horizon, leave a half circle of white space on your horizon line, like I'm doing here. Once you have your horizon line established, start the foreground. My foreground is going to be water, so I'm doing small scattered brush strokes to mirror the darkest color in my sunset. I'll add more colors later, but remember, this is just the first pass. Also, I'm making sure to leave some white space at the center to give the impression of that intense light reflecting off the water. We'll let the foreground dry a little bit while we start a second pass on our sunset, this time working bottom to top. This is a chance to deepen the colors as much as you want, as well as smooth out the transition lines for a beautifully blended sunset. I made the yellow band wider than intended, so I'll just blend in more orange. Remember, it's always okay to make adjustments. It's part of the creative process. I'm really liking the way my gradient is blended, so I'm going to add more of the sunset colors to the foreground. I waited on adding the brighter colors until I was finished with my adjustments to the actual sky. This way I can more accurately reflect the colors on the water. I'm going back in with my darkest sky color now and streaking from the very edge of the foreground toward the center, kind of creating a vignette effect on the water. You certainly don't have to do this, but I like how it looks. And now I'll start going from the center outward. I'm liking how this piece is coming together, but there are a couple of other ideas that I want to play with, so I'll let this dry until it's just a little bit damp to the touch, and we'll go on to the next step. All right, so the next step is to add a sparkly gold glitter coat to this lovely sunset. I didn't even know that they made glittery watercolor until a few months ago. It's such a fun detail to add into your watercolor painting. If you get the chance, definitely try it out. Now, if you like more open, fluid, serene watercolor style, this would be a great stopping point. Or if you like to add more detail and doodling like me, grab your ink pen. We'll let the glitter coat dry first, but that only takes a few minutes. For the ink detailing, I'm going to start by creating some outlines here and there around the sun in the sky and some of the color ridges in the water. Other than that, I have no idea what the end result is going to be. We're freestyling today. Part of the beauty in creating and in living life in general is to be open and grateful for what shows up. Look at it, be curious, play with it and see what happens. Let's do it. So I wasn't quite sure what these half moons were going to be, but instead of throwing out the painting because things took an unexpected turn, I gave it a minute and saw that clearly these were three friends joyfully basking in the glow of the sunset. Honestly, I would have never thought to draw that if I hadn't just been playing around. I love it. I was almost finished, but what's a sunset without a couple of seagulls? There, now it's complete. So, what did you doodle? Seagulls, clouds, something that surprised you? Go ahead and share in the comments. I would love to know. Thanks so much for joining me today. I wish you many beautiful sunsets on paper and in real life. I'm so grateful to have you here to create alongside. Until next time, take care.